No, but it's like, yeah, like she's
it's
gonna learn by just being around you and just like seeing it anyway. And then you just teach her the little shit, you tune it, boom, you lit.
I wanna teach her how to do those look fucking fire. I wanna teach her how to edit videos and shit. I did not get no. Those are really sick. Holy shit! What the fuck?
I like the tortoise ones though.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I might have to donate a pair. Let me go through all of them first.
Those are sick.
Because I don't need 5 pair of glasses.
The red ones do match my outfit though.
You see, you can change a pair of glasses every week.
Oh, thanks.
But also,
bro, look at this material. What the fuck is
okay? Y'all can examine them right now, but just know, let me go through them first, and then I'll let you guys pick them. Shout out to Local Forever one time, man.
Oh, bro. Okay, they're saying let's. We're live, guys. Boom. Here we go. Episode 15, featuring Lil House Phone. He showed up. To all the people that thought he wasn't gonna show up, he actually showed up. So
how many people? What was the ratio of people you think that?
I can't tell. I think a lot of people are just trolling, but I think the people knew you were gonna show up. But a lot of people are like, "Yo, he's not showing up. He's leaving Las Vegas right now. He's gonna be here in 3 hours."
Why would I be in Vegas?
I don't know. Just
who said that?
It would be funny to say like, "Yo, I'll be there in 10 minutes," but you're really 8 hours away or 5 hours away.
Like bug eye glasses.
Those are pretty cool. Kind of like Men in Black situation. Yeah, Willy Wonka or Men in Black. Actually, you know what? The midgets, not the midgets, the small people in Willy Wonka.
Yuriy. Relax, bro.
The small people in Willy Wonka wore glasses like this.
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas. God damn, I said the M word.
I like my bitch short like an Oompa Loompa. Okay, these are definitely Yuriy, the white ones. The clout goggles?
Those are. Oh wait, you're right. They are kind of like clout goggles.
Okay, Rylee, you can have the black ones. I gotta keep the red ones. I'm sorry. You can
the red ones are too.
I gotta
keep
the red ones.
Oh shit!
They're too
just
crazy.
like fucking spat all over.
I just Indian gave Rylee the fucking.
Hey, that's
the red
racist
ones.
too, dude. We're starting on a bad start.
God damn it, we're all getting canceled.
I'm getting the Oompa Loompas.
R.I.P. Fent Talks.
Okay, wait.
Should we just all wear the shades during the podcast?
Honestly, we should start it off at least like this.
Bro, now I can no longer read the chat. I can see your faces, but
God.
Hey, those kind of go.
Ozzy Osbourne.
It's kind of
right.
swag.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Honestly, this is kind of fitting your like 730 swag too. Yeah.
Those look good on you actually.
Honestly,
Really?
yeah, you look pretty cool.
I can't see what I look like.
But also,
expensive.
I'm wearing them too, so like. I think it's also like blurring my. No, but you look cool with them from here. So.
All right, fuck it. I'll just keep them on
we
for the rest of the episode. We have a joint rolled for you. You can spark whenever you like. Here's a lighter for you as well.
Are we sharing it, or are you saying like this is my own COVID joint?
You could just have your own joint.
Okay. Oh, damn.
We're not vaccinated
It's just like
yet.
you know, like I'm more than down to share a joint, but I feel like it's cool to have everyone to have their own joint. You know, it's just like
it's crazy. It's crazy just walking in here. You already got the kombucha. The drink's ready to go. He got my own personal joint. Is it a split?
Yep.
He knows how I like it.
I
Pause.
know that you like splits.
Pause. He knows how I like it. He got it ready to roll, and it's fucking lit.
You can't pause and say it again.
Bro, it's a double pause. Like, once you pause it once, it's pause forever. The whole sentence, right. You know?
Fire. Yeah, I'm like hella grateful that my guests even want to come. So I want to, take care of all the fucking random necessities or like random little things that you don't have to worry about shit. So it doesn't feel like a hella extra of a mission, you know?
No, I felt that.
If you have to like bring your own stuff
we like
and
to
like
be good hosts.
Yeah, I want to be a good host.
You gotta be. And you know what? I respect that. And that's why I was like, I gotta come to Fent Talks. But I've been down to come to Fent Talks since day one.
I know.
But Yuriy be capping. Yuriy invited me once and I didn't make it. I was really sick, right? And then just from that point, he just fucking invited everyone else except for me again.
No.
I was like, bro, I'm down to go next week. He's like, oh, I got this person coming, flaked. I got this other person coming, they flaked.
We had like how many weeks where people were flaking?
Exactly.
So if you would have asked me all those weeks.
But we didn't expect for all of our friends to be so excited to come on to Fent Talks. We were just we wanted to invite,
it's the hottest thing on the block. Nigga, we in the tent right now. What do you mean?
But yeah, like I don't know, everyone like Kiki really wanted to come on, Yassi wanted to come on, and then I'm just like,
and then
fuck,
every week they would like last minute cancel. So.
Well, who did?
Yassi's like, hey, I'm coming. Actually, no, I'm going to Miami. And like,
at least she gave us like a couple days of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh nah, I'm like the type of nigga like you call me. Okay, Yuriy called me earlier.
Oh no, that's why I was like yesterday. I was like text Housephone, give him a confirmation.
No, he called me right like fucking 20 minutes ago and was like, yo, like, are you almost here? And I was like, wait, it's today? He was like, "Oh, bro," and I just like, "Nah, I'm just kidding, dude."
Bro, here's something random. I haven't heard from Blazzy in a while, and then randomly yesterday, like at 10:30, 11 p.m., he FaceTimes me, like faded as fuck, and he's like,
"Never answer FaceTime." By
and
the way.
Because usually if it's at night, I'm laying in bed naked. Like I don't want to pick up.
Why do you have to answer your phone with your fucking dick out?
I don't want to answer the phone when I'm naked. When my
nigga,
phone
I'm not gonna know your dick is out if your face is up here.
I don't want to double tap by accident and fucking.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got it out like that? Like you're not even under the covers? You dick out in the air.
I think it's hot in my room, dude. But anyways,
balls in the fucking air.
FaceTimes me and he's like, dude, I just saw you on this YouTube video, and I'm like, no way. I'm thinking it's this very popular, YouTube video, and it's just like it's a video titled 10 minutes of Aaron Carter being crazy, and then one of the videos I'm in the background. He's like, that's you, dude. He seems so hyped on me being in the video.
Yo, he's so fucking.
And I was like, that's honestly, I do the same thing.
Shout out to him. I'm wearing his
That
sweater
is a
right
really
now.
fire jacket.
I got the good vintage Playboy Evisu jeans on. Niggas don't even know about those. You know what I'm saying? Like good retro Jordans. Okay, I'm sorry. I always make it about drip. I don't know why. It's just
I know you're in love with clothes.
I'm in love with the clothes.
Do you envision yourself in the future being like one of those
already
dudes
am.
in Paris, like kind of like holding a gallery, and like you want to be in Paris, like you want to be like a part of that fashion scene? What if you're
bro.
rubbing elbows with Kanye and shit?
I'm trying to be rubbing more than just elbow.
Wait, what?
Yo,
You never heard of that term, rubbing elbows?
I was being sus.
It means like you're in the same room as someone.
Yeah, like
It's
you're like yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what.
No, but I said I'm gonna be rubbing more than just some elbows, baby. Ha ha. No, I'm just being sus though. But honestly, bro, like I feel like I'm carving out my own lane with this shit right now, bro.
I know,
For real,
shit's getting
bro.
crazy. One thing I actually wanted to ask you. This is like deterring from the first couple things I want to ask you, but this is more about like your brand and shit. Is I'm trying to, like I told you, I'm trying to make my own merch and shit.
Finally.
But I've been doing this for a year in my head. Like I've just been thinking of all these designs, but I keep getting hyped on something, and then I'm like, no, I don't like that.
That's
And then I
where
get
you
hyped
fucking
on
up.
something, and I'm like, no.
That's where
and
you
then
fucking up.
I'm a year in, I haven't made anything. And
That's
I'm
where
like,
you fucking up
bro.
because you just thinking about it too much instead of just making it
Exactly.
and posting it and letting the people. You gotta let the
But
people
I know
decide.
You just have to have that intuition, like this
Yeah,
is the one. Like
exactly.
let's just do it.
Bro, do you know how many shoes we made before we actually put
But that's
together
the thing.
the three?
I know that you really pay attention to detail with your shit, so I wonder how long it took you to be like, that's it. These are the shoes I want to make.
Whoa,
Like,
bro, we have been working on so really my business partner called me. He's like a manufacturer for other shit. So he makes blanks. Like say you're making a Harmonious Yuriy shirt and you fucking want to put it on a Champion hoodie, but
Yeah.
he's like the supplier of
He makes the blank
he makes
Champion
the
hoodie.
blank. But like it's his own shit called Made.
That's fire.
So shout out to my boy Koo. So he's plugged in with a lot of different shit. I'm giving away the sauce right now. But anyway, like he basically just called me. He's like, you want to make a shoe? And I was like, yeah. And nigga, I have a tattoo of like flame dice on my arm right here. And my homegirl Kira, shout out Kira. Kira was with me helping me like pack up clothes and shit.
is that like a really, really old tattoo or something?
No.
Oh.
It's just like I'm into like really like American traditional like eagle on fire,
Yeah.
dice,
Like
American
classic
flag.
tattoos
Yeah,
and
you know,
shit.
like
Yeah,
I don't know why. Like
That's
I'm-
not what's it called?
Traditional.
yeah, I'm but like as a black nigga, like how many
Who's that dude who does who made all the
Warren
original?
Lotus?
No,
Oh,
the Harley guy. What's his name?
I don't know. Ed Hardy?
Ed
I don't
Hardy, there
He's
you
not
go.
a Harley guy. He's Ed Hardy.
He
Ed
made a bunch
Hardy.
of the original tattoos that you see. Like he
No,
designed
but-
it.
That's like
It wasn't-
traditional style.
But Ed Hardy, but then they got acquired by that guy Christian Audigier who bought Ed Hardy. So that's why it said Ed Hardy by Christian Audigier. Anyway, listen.
Okay.
So, boom, we came up with the silhouette literally like before we even hang up the phone. So like it went from do you want to make a shoe to we had the silhouette basically down. Like we changed it a couple times and it was already down. So, nigga, the easy part was the colorways. You know how many fucking shoes I already got? I was just pulling from references I already got in my fucking
really?
closet, or like just pulling from shit that I like.
They do seem like heavily like Bape inspired.
No, for
Just
sure.
because of I don't know any other brand that does that shiny, like
Patent leather.
Patent leather.
I mean,
thing.
some shoes will some brands will incorporate it, but for it to be like their main thing, not that many shoes do that. But I don't want it to be our main thing because our most popular shoe wasn't with patent leather at all. It was the suede one.
Well, yeah, the first shoe I wanted to get was the brown suede one, but
Yeah.
that's like the most popular one that's sold out.
But you know
like,
what's
no one can get
crazy?
it.
Like, okay, like I said, I could show you like the first mock-up list we had. It was maybe like 6 or 7 colorways that we had, like just that we filed down from maybe like 10 or 15. So we kept
Put your
filing.
glasses on.
Yeah, you got to vibe out with us.
Unless you want to keep your makeup.
Yeah,
all
she
nice.
trying, you know,
Okay, sorry.
Let her
I
flex.
just got distracted. Sorry.
But look, he's like, damn, my girl's so beautiful. I can't even. I need you to put the glasses on, baby. I'm looking
I
at your
told her to put a
eyes.
hoodie on first, but she's like,
Oh, wait, Yuri's that type of guy?
no,
Wait.
he really
Hold
did.
on, Yuri.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on. Whoa. His Russian ways are coming
should
out.
see some of the comments
He's like,
we
I'm
get.
dark.
we just get some weird comments sometimes after
Bro,
delete.
but that's going to happen regardless.
No,
like,
I know, exactly.
Unless your fucking girlfriend was like hideous, no offense. Like,
No, yeah, I
obviously,
don't.
like,
That's
you
why I
know?
don't get like heated at comments.
like,
Like you can't.
That's what happens when you have a pretty girlfriend, bro. Like, you know?
People are gonna be like saying
Can we
weird shit.
fuck my shoe shit? Wait, I really want to just like, I want to give Yuriy a fucking round of applause, man, because my nigga Harmonious Yuriy has came such a long way.
God.
He's came so, no, for real. Like the fact that we sitting here in a tent in the fucking snow in the Swiss Alps. And we fucking doing,
Swiss Alps,
yeah,
exactly.
we doing a
Really
fucking
out here.
podcast right now.
I had to pay for Housephone's private jet to come out here. That's why you came.
Rapid
He was
COVID
so late.
test.
Yeah, you know, like,
But
shit.
when I was buying your shoes and I was like telling Rylee, I was like, this is the most money I've ever spent on any pair of
For real,
shoes.
for real?
And and she's like,
I
the
just
most
paid, like, I paid $300 for these today, and
Jesus
these are
Christ.
like beat the fuck up.
the most money I've spent on shoes before yours is probably
bought these today.
$120 maybe.
For like what, like some ESs or something?
No,
like
for like some
Etnies?
SBs from like
Okay,
Brooklyn
yeah.
Projects or some shit like
Because
that.
you be skating, so I know
Yeah,
you got
exactly.
some type
And,
of like.
yeah. So like I've gone through hella shoes I wish I kept and stuff like that. But your shoes are the most expensive shoes I bought. And Riley's asking me like, why are you willing to spend this much money on these shoes? And I was like, number one, they're super sick, and number two, I was like, Housephone. Like when I was first started working for No Jumper, you were like that first dude to be like, what's your name? Or like, oh, you have a YouTube channel. And then you
Yeah,
always
'cause you be around,
you'd always
bro.
be like, oh, Harmonious, man, blah blah. You were
Damn,
always the
that's
first dude to
fire.
kind of show love and like be
about
like
to make me shed a
more,
tear, bro.
be like kind of like welcoming. You know what I mean? Like
proud
I
of
was,
both
I was
of
like,
us,
that's
bro.
fire. Because I was so intimidated. I was like, I watch Housephone and Cam Girl and
Yeah.
Adam on No Jumper like all the time.
See, but, like-
so it was intimidating for me. But you were the first dude to be like, oh, it's just like normal. You know, you're a friend. And
But
shit
that's
like
why it's so important to just be like that, just in general, because you fucking never know. Who were to say that you were gonna stay around for that long and actually like
I've saw so many people come and go.
bro?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then like those be the people that be like, oh yeah, fuck No Jumper, fuck Adam. I met him one time and he was texting and like didn't want to shake my hand. Or,
But
like,
then, dude, if you spend a week around Adam, especially on Melrose, you
Yeah.
understand how many fucking
a
people.
week, nigga. If you spend one day,
That's
bro,
what I'm
that
saying,
shit used
how
to be
many fucking
crazy.
people go through like saying hi and like everything.
Why
like,
do you think
dude.
I used to not go there like that? Like I would pop up when
Yeah,
like
I
when
can imagine,
It's like
dude,
some
like-
Android shit. Like I want to soak up the clout. I'm gonna come over here for that day, and like you know we got free exotic pops. You know like get some merch. I take a bitch there to show up. Oh you want an awesome shit beanie baby? Like
I remember specifically that the on some shit or the exotic pops were kind of a strict thing where
it wasn't strict for me at all.
I know exactly.
I was taking them bitches every day. I didn't give a
for
fuck.
Cam Girl and Housephone, they would be like,
Literally just taking them like, and I wasn't even selling them. I was literally drinking them
drink on the
there.
podcast,
Bro,
on the
I
stream.
would, I would drink like 3 of them on one podcast.
But the issue there
There's
is
also no water either, so it's like, what else do
yeah,
you
we had
fucking
no
drink?
water, unless sink water, but now we have like
God.
hella water, obviously.
Fucking Russian immigrant, man.
we got
God damn.
kombuchas. Well, Adam drinks sink water, you know this.
Bro, I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. I need to start reading the
Yeah,
chat
that's
while
what
we're doing
sometimes
it.
I can't even read it from here because my vision's so bad.
Shout out to them though, man.
When was the last time you went to Melrose?
Housephone #1 rule: can't fuck a girl that wear OSS. On God, that hey, if I had like an ASAP Yams, if I had an ASAP Yams Bible of tweets, that would definitely be in it. Can never fuck a girl wearing an OSS beanie or hoodie. For sure.
When was
for
the
sure.
last time you went to Melrose just to walk around and do anything there?
I went to the Trading Post not that long. I fuck with the Trading Post because it's like hipster. It's a vibe. They got vintage clothes. Like
I feel
you know,
like-
you might get noticed. You might take. Honestly, if you went, you probably take a couple pictures. Like some skater kids would be like, "Yo, Harmonious man."
I don't know. I like sometimes I do think
how many
that.
times has that
no
happened
one's
to you?
ever.
That's
you know what's
cap.
crazy?
That's
Back in the
cap.
day during the Melrose days,
Yeah.
I remember it happened to me like 3 times where
That's
people were
what I'm
like,
saying.
"Yo, I seen you," blah blah. But it's never ever happened to me.
But think about how many more people know you now than then. So like, if it was normal, like where you were just outside more, nigga, it would happen to you all the time.
for some reason, I feel like a lot of the people who watch me are like from Canada or like the
No.
middle of the country and shit like
One
that.
time we were walking to 7-Eleven
you're
and
right.
somebody in his car just like stopped his car and
Whoa.
was just like,
It was super
Harmonious
weird.
man or something like that.
Yeah,
Right? Did
we
say
no.
that?
We usually drive to 7-Eleven, but this time we're like, okay, let's just walk
We're
a
just
couple
gonna walk.
blocks. So we started walking. This dude starts
That shit
like
is very close.
pulling up to us, and he's like, yo, do you stream on Twitch? Do you stream on Twitch? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why is this fool saying this? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're Harmonious, man. He's like, what up? Blah,
How did
blah.
that feel,
And
though?
then just fucking drove away. And I felt
was
kind of
so
scary because I was like, who is this
weird.
dude in
It
the
was so
fucking car,
close.
like pulling up like randomly? I was like, oh shit. I wish I had
Bro.
the B-Pack.
Exactly. It's big blammies. Look, so I was in New York like the other day, and I went to this like sneaker spot that's owned by this ran by this old Armenian man, like very mom and pop family shit. It's so disorganized as shit everywhere.
Do you think the shoes are real?
No, for sure, bro. Like some of them are like you know how like the soles start yellowing if the sole is white?
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
start
yeah.
yellowing. It's like they've all been sitting in these shelves and in these windows for so long that the like sun damage has just like bled
my
the cup.
God.
But you just pick it up, show him which one you want, and he goes to the back and grabs you a brand new
But
one.
he has
and
an
whatever.
old S one sitting
Bro,
there.
he has like rare, like I got a pair of 2006 World Cup Soccer like Brazil edition Air Force Ones for $400.
Jeez.
But
Imagine if you went to like every single store like that just to find those little fucking
bro,
steals.
but he had like everything that you would be looking for. Like nigga like me, he had everything that I would be looking for in one store.
But not like
it's not-
StockX prices.
No, but I mean, he definitely was in the back Googling them
Oh, okay.
to see how much it worth.
Okay.
Cause like, say, okay, so I paid $400 for the pair that I got. Say they probably like on StockX they went from like $400 to like $520, and he gave them to me for $4, like just as average,
Okay,
you know?
okay. Have you ever bought anything from StockX?
No, I haven't, cause I'm a very in-person type of nigga, and I like to
Yeah.
check it out to make sure it's real first.
And I've seen videos about people saying like, "Oh, the StockX tags doesn't mean anything. It
Yeah,
could
it really
still
doesn't.
be fake and shit
But
like that."
can I be honest though? I'm a bargainer ass nigga. I will bargain at fucking anywhere to try to get a discount.
That's fire.
Like, but I've been like that since day one. Like, I know somebody.
I remember when I was working on Hollywood Boulevard as a ticket salesman for tours. If you come up to someone, if some dude comes up to you just trying to treat you as just like a vending machine, basically like, here's the money, give me the ticket, you're gonna give him just normal price. But if some dude comes up to you going like, yo, what up, dude? How's it going? Like,
yeah.
blah, blah, just starts talking to you normally, you're more likely to be like, dude, it's $25, but I can give you for 20. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
Yeah,
so you're
yeah.
right. It's like when you
Yeah.
actually talk to people, probably
That's
do
how it
get a
is with
discount.
pretty much anything, bro.
Exactly.
Even like, bro, like, I thought this nigga was trying to finesse me, like, when he sold me these shoes earlier, because I was like, he tried to tell me, like, 400 or, like, 380 or something. I was like, nigga, hell no. Like, I'm like, at best,
Do you know how much those shoes cost already? Like, off the top
I
of your
looked
head?
them up, too, while I was standing right
Oh,
there.
okay.
So they said, I don't know, I said, like, 400 or something like that.
Damn.
But I was like, dude, they're hella used. Like, I had to go home and clean them. So I'm like, okay, like, give it to me for $3. You
I'm
feel
gonna
me?
have to clean them. This costs this
Yeah,
much.
but I
and
got
shit
some
like that.
Supreme socks, too, which I didn't wear. I wore Nike socks, but sometimes you got to mix the Nike with the Jordan.
Do you know what we talked about on the other episode of Fent Talks is how I kind of have beef with StockX now.
You got StockX. Oh, you about to be one of those YouTubers that makes a video
I don't
exposing them?
I don't like for a long time I didn't care about them. They were just there, you know. But now, because of Bitcoin prices are going through the roof, people are starting to buy graphics cards to mine Bitcoins, and now graphics cards are sold out. Like if I were to go to Best Buy or Fry's Electronics or any like Newegg or any like place that sells computer parts, they're gonna be sold out, and I have to go on a waiting list. And more likely than not, some bots are gonna fucking get all of them
Yeah, that
immediately
shit
and
be
shit.
crazy,
So
bro.
it's kind of like how shoes are for like any type of drop. And now StockX is selling computer parts where people are literally like getting computer parts from like
those
websites.
Alienware computers and shit?
Not just graphics cards and shit, and then they're like putting on StockX for like 3 times the price.
That's
And I'm
kinda
like,
crazy.
It kind of sucks now because like I
You better
can't
get
just
on the hustle, too.
I
What you
can't get no
mean?
computer parts. It sucks. And I'm like, bro, this shit's affecting my lifestyle now.
Damn. I mean, shit, bro.
It's like tripling the
if
price.
it could be sold, StockX gonna have it on hold.
Bro, fuck them. I fucking hate that shit.
I'm never buying anything.
And the game is to be sold, not told.
One of the main questions I think I had that I feel like
I didn't know this was an interview. I thought we were talking in a
well,
tent.
it is an interview, but not an interview. It's not like it's just like
No,
we're
no.
chilling. But there's a couple questions I feel like
Okay,
I would want to
people
because
wanna
on the
know.
No Jumper show, you guys talk about stuff, but you don't really talk too personally. You know, like
I be trying to, they don't be letting me. I feel like I really be trying. I really be trying. Like I be trying to say little shit, and they just be like, "Oh, dick." Adam's like, "Oh, dicks." Like, "Oh,
Yeah, let's talk about current
oh,
topics
shit
or
on my kneecap," or like just random shit. I'm just like,
But I feel like
I'm like, yeah, man, some real life shit. He's just like, oh, so anyway, like, what if AD was like in a fucking 3-way gangbang with like these gang members?
Exactly.
It's
So I want to
okay.
ask like some more questions that like if someone wasn't actually keeping up with No Jumper as long as I have, like they might not know about your whole past and everything else.
Okay.
When you hopped on or got not hopped on, but when you start like working with not just getting on the interviews or like random fashion reviews. It wasn't even no jumper show. It was called like host
street reviews
and host talks or host chat and stuff like that. And No Jumper was probably like less than 1 million subs.
For sure.
And now it's
it was still popping though.
It was still popping. It was super
because
poppin'.
I'm thinking now like the channels that I watch be having like 50,000, 100,000. Like I be watching channels that have a hella views.
It's cool to see growth and shit
for
like
sure.
that. Yeah.
So this is way
but now it's at 3 million. So there's probably so many people that know of you that don't know of the whole past and haven't taken the time to watch that shit.
I know.
But like
I don't even be thinking about that. I be thinking everybody's tapped in.
Exactly. From my knowledge though, I know that when you met Adam, it was just like you guys met at a bar. You guys both like to party and you just met at a bar. And that's basically it. Like you guys just met.
Not really a bar, nigga. Like it was like those like
party?
underground like warehouse parties and shit.
I was trying
and
to
like
tell her about these. How in downtown there's all these just abandoned warehouses.
That
you
shit
can rent
used to
them for
be
like $400 or
lit.
$500.
And I'm talking about from like 11 at night, midnight to like 5, 6 a.m. And they're playing like Lil B and Waka Flocka, and it's like white bitches twerking in dirty Air Forces.
And it's like if you don't want to throw
Cold
a party at your
45,
house and
Cold 45 beer everywhere.
you do it there.
People are asleep in that bitch. People are fucking in that bitch.
But it's so dangerous because literally right outside where you park your
It's
car
the
is
hood.
like super skid row.
Super.
You can get robbed. Your car's gonna get broken
and
into.
all that happened to a lot of people.
Exactly.
That's way crazy.
By the grace of God,
Yeah.
by the grace of God, I fucking
Never.
no. But this one time though, so like, I didn't really sell drugs. I'm gonna be honest with you, but like,
That's what
I was the
introduced
nigga.
you as. Is like,
Yeah, I
this
know.
is the guy who sold me coke.
But you know what it was? I was just always the middleman, bro. I would never come with my own shit. I know the nigga that got the coke, and then I know the nigga who want the coke. I'm gonna go sell it to you for hire.
And then these
the
two
nigga,
people aren't social enough to like.
they're not
make
even
these
gonna, bro. They're not
transactions.
even in the same like room at all. Like they're not even in the same dimension of people that would even talk to each other. You feel me? And then, nigga,
How's that guy for weed?
the guy would be so like whoever had the coke, whatever, would be so impressed. They'll end up giving me free coke and then breaking me off
You're getting
money.
so many sales
I'm getting,
and
bro.
shit.
Literally,
Oh,
like I'll
bro.
be in the party for 5 minutes, nigga. You'll make $500 as soon as I step in that bitch.
Jesus.
Because as soon as I step in, one person wants an 8-ball, this nigga wants a gram. Like
my
it's just
God.
like.
Have you ever? Oh my god.
I used to spend the whole party doing that. I wasn't partying. I wasn't talking to bitches. I was doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was
Just
I
focus
was
on making money.
No. I was talking to bitches and I was meeting people, but I was using the coke as a, like
As like a little
icebreaker.
icebreaker.
Like, you know what I used to do? That was crazy, bro. Like, see, this is shit that people are never gonna like.
I have something to talk about that I want to know if you know anything about.
Okay, but
later on
listen.
after This, too.
This is what I used to do. I used to smoke hella cigarettes, right? Nigga, I would have a pack full of cigarettes in my pocket and a lighter, but I'd see a bad bitch in the corner smoking a cigarette, like chain smoking it, like she just hit a bump or something. I'll go right over to her like, yo, can I buy a cigarette off you? We start talking. The bitch usually would
Even though you have a pack in your pocket.
I just ask her for one, just to start a conversation.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna come over and offer her a
No,
cigarette.
hell no. I'm keeping my cigarettes for later. I'm keeping my cigarettes for later. No, I'm just making combo.
Jesus.
And then she might take a bump. I'll pull out, take a bump. Like, yo, you want coke? Or you need some? You trying to buy some? Oh, all right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
They'll always be sketched out because I'll be like, I'll be right back. And they'll give me the brand and be like, where are you going? I'm like, yo, hold on. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
they're like,
Don't
you're
worry.
not. But it was rare that it was really someone that was like, oh, you're not the nigga with it. Like, everyone usually was just like, you know, let it happen.
And everyone's drunk and kind of trustworthy and like they're like, if I lose $20, $40, it's not that big of a deal.
Wasn't that much, nigga. I'm like,
Wait,
nigga, if you're not trying to buy a
I
ball
know
or
that
up, don't
you've
even
been
talk to me.
to literally almost every place in Hollywood and LA probably.
What
I
you
remember,
mean?
and also I know that
LA
this,
is so too big to say
this
that.
place is closed down already, so I'm not burning it out by any means anymore. But there used to be this place. I forgot the exact streets, but it was like either on Hollywood and it was like in East Hollywood somewhere. It was like on Hollywood or Sunset somewhere, like towards like Vine, around Vine or some shit. And basically, it was like a Chinese restaurant during the day that closed at 8 p.m. And then it reopened at 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. It was called Bamboo House. And I remember, like, I never knew about it, but like I would go
Is it
to
like Chinatown?
It was no, it wasn't Chinatown. But I remember, like, I would go to like these like clubs with my homies and shit, and then like everything would close at 2 a.m. and then you're still drunk and you want like, yo, I still want to drink and party
Hell
and
yeah,
stuff
you
like
wanna
that.
go to those parties.
And then I remember one day
I'm good
some
on
dude
this.
was like, yo, there's this place called
Bamboo House.
Bamboo House. He's like, let's go over there.
You
or
don't know.
whatever.
It might still be open. You might be burning it out right now.
Dude, I fucking went over there.
Recently?
No, not recently.
right.
It was a long ass time ago. I went over there. The front door, dude, it like kind of just like looks at you and he kind of like just susses you out and then he's just like, all right, whatever, come in. And then like,
yeah, like he's
fucking-
kind of like seeing if you're gonna like fold or not.
Exactly. And then he like lets you in. And then before he lets you in, he's like, yo, just let you know, if you need any white girl, meet me at the bathroom, blah, blah, blah.
Did the nigga have an eye patch?
No, I don't remember if he had an eye patch or not, but I remember that the front door man offered me Coke, right? I walk in, it's already past 2 a.m., so you can't sell alcohol legally, but if you go to the front bar and you ask for a coffee, they're gonna give you a coffee mug full of beer, and then you could just like
Ask for a coffee, nigga. I'm like, give me a beer.
but
You already doing something illegal.
I know
It don't
exactly,
matter.
but that's what they told me to do, my friends. So I just went up. I was like, let me get a coffee.
You-
And they
see,
fucking gave me a
they
mug
thought
full
you
of
were
beer.
weird. See, if you would have just walked up and said, let me get a beer, you would have been fine.
Really, we're
And
like-
then
They probably
said
thought he
that?
was the feds.
Yeah, I literally said that.
They
They
thought
gave
you
me
were
a
the
beer.
feds. Like, yo, especially if you was wearing those glasses. I'm like, where's the wire at? This nigga
But
wired up.
Literally, it's also a karaoke bar. But literally,
no.
every other fucking guy, like maybe like 7 to 10 people that day, offered to sell me Coke. And then like I told my friend this same thing who took me there, and he's like, bro, he's like, everyone who runs this place sells Coke. He's like, this place is a Coke sell house. And then I was like, how do the cops not say anything? Because there's people outside smoking cigarettes. They try to not have
Yeah,
that,
they're,
but
like,
there's people
chilling,
walking
yeah.
in and out and stuff. I was like, how do cops not say anything? He was telling me that the cops who patrol this area at this time get paid off by this fucking place, and like that's why just like all low key and shit. And I was just like, it was just. When I went in there, I was like, bro, this is I've never seen this part of LA. Like, I only knew like, you know, maybe go to a club or some shit, OHM or something like that. But I was like,
No,
holy
sir.
shit, there's a whole underground fucking little market.
I've never been out in LA.
It's
ever.
crazy.
That's good. Honestly, you want to stay away from that shit. That shit used to be very sus sometimes.
Yeah, I went
It was
there-
very fun though too, but it was like,
It's so fun.
nah, but like I
But
like. I got hit in the
could
face.
believe that it would
I
get
got hit in the
crazy.
eye with a whole
Beer
like,
bottle,
beer
right?
bottle that was like.
I've heard there's a video I've never seen.
It used to be on my old Twitter, and then my first Twitter got deleted where the video was at.
I had a friend who had that happened to him as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
that's
It's a common
crazy.
thing to happen in
Yeah,
parties.
these
You
dudes-
get drunk
yeah,
and you
yeah,
throw
yeah.
At a
beer.
party or
Nah,
at
he
a
didn't
bar?
throw it. He bust
Yeah,
the
you
whole.
just like fucking hit
He
your.
hit the whole bottle on my eye. Like
At a
Oh
bar?
my god.
it was at like one of these after hour parties at like 4 a.m. and like these niggas tried to rob the gay homie because he was gay. So I beat up his one homie. I beat up his one homie, right? And then I chased the other nigga. Like I chased the other nigga. Actually, I didn't beat him up. No, I'm lying. I chased this guy and he was okay. Stop Asian hate. But this nigga was very small and Asian, so he got away. He's very fast. I couldn't even catch him. And then his homie, I walked back and his homie's like this fat Mexican kid, and he's like, "Yo, like." My bad, like trying to explain, like he didn't know his homie was gonna rob my homie. Nigga, I just started beating this nigga ass, bro. Cause I'm like, I'm all out of breath. I just chased his friend like 4 blocks. Nigga, I'm
Jesus,
tired.
And you're already like adrenaline.
Yeah, I'm
rushing
like,
and
I'm
shit.
pumped
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, my bad. I'm like, I'm fucking this nigga up, right?
And then-
so then he's running, right? And I'm trying to like say this is a glass wall right here, like it was like those weird like downtown like warehouse type stores where they like produce
big
like
glass
Fashion Nova
wall.
type shit. Like, you know, it's like one of those weird like fashion stores downtown.
Okay.
I'm trying to push him against the door so I could like get him on the ground.
Oh my God.
Bro, I push him and we kind of separate for a little bit. He literally had like a jean jacket on. He pulls out the Stella Artois bottle and just like my friend's like, yo.
Oh my god.
I couldn't even react that fast. He just bust the whole shit on my face. And luckily it hit right here. It hit right here
On your, like,
instead of
eye.
right on my eye. Bro, if it would have hit my eye would have been
done.
Would have been blind.
Oh
I'd have
my
blinded this eye.
god. That's
Dude, have you heard of
And it was full. It was full of beer.
Have you heard of Uber?
Uber?
Yeah.
Yuri's Uber?
No, you know Ice Sign obviously or whatever. Ice Sign used to have this guy funny story. This guy Uber went viral a long time ago where he basically got a PlayStation logo, a computer logo. He got all these like computer references tattooed on his face.
That's fire. I would get that.
And then because he's like a big gamer and shit, but then he posted a video on YouTube. He was a very, very, very small YouTuber and Twitch streamer. He posted a video that went viral, got like over 5 million or like over 1 million views. And the video is basically of him saying like, hey guys, like I'm just telling anyone out there right now that wants to become a full-time streamer, like just give it up. Like basically he's like, I put my all into this. He's like, I was working 2-3 jobs and streaming on the side. And he's like, basically at the end of the story, he's like, because of streaming, I lost my girlfriend. I'm depressed. I have all these tattoos on my face. I can't do shit in my life. And he was just basically saying that he was blaming it all on streaming, right?
But how this is all shit he chose to do.
Exactly, but listen to this. This video goes viral. He's like, oh my
He's like the
god,
male Jesse
all,
Taylor.
All these people are looking at me now.
He's
And
like
then
Jesse Taylor as a boy.
He actually met up with Jesse Taylor a couple times, but he starts streaming again because he went viral off this thing.
Yeah,
Even though
obviously.
this video was about complaining about streaming, he starts streaming again. Ends up linking with Ice Poseidon and gets CX tattooed on his head and shit. Anyways,
there's a CX logo.
Yes, yeah, just CX basically. And there's a stream where he's going down the boulevard with the ice Poseidon or whatever, and he's just this guy where he like acts super tough, but once someone says like, "Yo, what'd you say?" He's like, "Well, I'm just joking, bro." Blah blah. He's like kind of like he'll talk shit, but then won't really fight. And then some guys are driving a car full of fucking dudes are driving past. They like just say something not even to them, just to some guys, and then he starts tripping on them, runs up to their window on camera, trying to be a tough guy. 4 dudes fucking hop out the car immediately. Some guy has a beer bottle as well, and then on like I don't think it was on camera, but he smashes him in the face and then knocks out like all his front teeth. And then basically this whole scuffle happens. These guys get back in the car, drive away, and then the camera guy meets back up with Uber. He's like, "Yo, are you okay? What happened?" And Uber gets in the camera, and all his front teeth are missing. Because this dude fucking smashed the bottle in his face.
This nigga's stupid.
It's like not worth it.
Isn't that
ever.
fucking? And he started the
It's
fight, and he literally
it.
started the altercation.
Of course,
for no reason.
Of course, it's not worth it, bro.
Bro, it was so insane.
No, but okay, honestly though, bro. See, this is
so
the
bottles
thing.
are like dangerous.
No, but look,
dude.
this is the thing, bro. It's like I'm not the nigga that will be starting shit, bro. But honestly, people really be thinking because like I'm
But
a
you said that he was making fun of your friend for being
No, but I'm
gay,
talking about
right?
even like today, my nigga. Like I woke up to this guy tweaking on me in my DMs, and like I'm like, bro, like this is somebody that like I don't even really know like that. That like,
Wait, do you think it's a
hold on,
troll?
Let me
or
finish.
do you
No.
think
Like I know the difference between an internet troll nigga and then like someone who's literally like just like trying to threaten
You've
me.
opened up enough DMs to.
Bro, come on, bro. And it's like you have to assess the person.
Yeah.
Like I know who this person is. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, like people just be like, okay, that's different though. You going out and just starting a fight. Like if I saw this dude, I wouldn't like. There's no, and I didn't even know there was a problem until I saw that he DM'd me weeks ago. And I just like, I was replying to his story, like some regular shit, and then I look up.
You didn't realize
I
that.
look up, and it was like him, like, talking shit. And I was like,
happened.
oh. And I'm thinking, like, bro, this happened weeks ago, right? I'm like, what if I would have ran into this nigga trying to be like, yo, what's good, bro? And he like, fuck
didn't
you,
even
bitch ass nigga. I
realize.
would have been like, whoa, shit. But now I know what type of time it is.
Honestly, the same thing happens to me, not with the beef thing, but like where I'll be replying to someone's like stories, and I'll scroll up and be like, oh shit, this fool sent me this picture or told me this. And I'll
but
be
it's
like,
like,
I didn't even see
bro,
this.
the homie said, bro, you gotta start opening up your shit more. You got beef with niggas you don't even know. You got, like, you know, like, that's a
Jeez.
fact. No, but it's like, bro, like, I'm not gonna start it, bro, but if you gonna come just like talking shit to me for that, and sometimes it even be like random motherfuckers that be DMing me that just gotta say their opinion about something. Somebody was like, oh, those are the ugliest color combo of fucking Jordans I ever seen. I'm like, first of all, bro, you don't even know the history behind these shit. Like, you just, like, niggas just always, like,
But you
I know,
don't think-
wait, hold on. I know it's
Okay,
Instagram
sorry.
or whatever. I know it's Instagram, whatever. Like, I got my shit turned on. You can reply to my shit, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like
And you check
sometimes,
all your DMs.
I mean, like, yeah, for the most part, but it's
Yeah.
like, unless it says something about some business shit, or it's like a really hot girl, and most of the time it'll be a hot girl. You click on it, and it's really some 16-year-old nigga with a
I
SoundCloud,
hate when
and it's
people
fucking
do that.
auto-tune.
People will set their profile pictures as a girl.
I've seen like
Oh
pictures
my
of like
God.
Coil Ray or like other like kind of like popping bitches kind of, and it'll be some kid on his sound.
Exactly. It'll
I
be
swear
some
to God,
dude.
every time.
And you look at his Instagram page, he's like taking selfies. You're like, why'd you use this as your profile
That's
pic?
funny.
For what reason?
Yeah, so
love
sometimes
Coil
my
Ray.
nigga, I be feeling like I want to talk some shit back to these niggas,
Yeah.
and these niggas be getting mad, but it's like nigga, or they either get mad or they open it up and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you responded, Housephone, like I love you, and I'm
also-
like, you just like called me a nigger and said like fuck my mom, and you hope that I OD and die, and then when I respond back and saying fuck you too, you bitch ass nigga, like
Yeah.
then they're like,
Haters are like obsessors too. You
And
know?
also, it's like a
They
lot
are
of these people are just like kids who haven't made that
Exactly.
distinction or learned their
But
lesson
that's what I'm
yet,
saying.
you
There's a
know?
They're so
distinct
obsessed with
there. I can distinguish the difference between a nigga threatening me and then a little kid just being like
Yeah, it's
some
dumb.
stupid shit. It's
Yeah.
two different things. You feel me? And you got to be aware that you can't think like, cause I was talking to somebody else and they're like, oh, like you think it's that serious? And I'm like, no, it's not that serious, and I'm not even gonna entertain it. But you got to be prepared like that, cause you don't know how where another motherfucker is gonna take it to,
Exactly.
and what they might try to do because they feel like they not getting whatever they want from you, so they gonna try to get it another way.
And also, like with this newfound success and almost not popular, but almost just like not newfound success, but like people are saying that your brand is not just like it's doing very well, you know. So some people are going to start
started, bro.
hating even more.
We just
you know what I mean?
started though, like damn,
That's
nigga,
what's
you're not
crazy.
even letting me get lit yet. Like damn, bro. Like
You know what's funny? I'm starting to get DMs of people complaining to me about the same stuff I complained to you about. They're
wow.
like, "Can you ask Housephone about this?" And I'm like, "No, I will
yeah,
not ask
right?
Housephone
Like,
about
leave me
this."
alone, for real. My bad. I kind of got mad at you, but I wasn't really mad. But I was just like, bro, I don't even run any of the back end side of it, so I really don't even have any answers for you because I'm not sitting there. I could log into Shopify and probably find the shit, but that's not my job on the brand.
I was just trying to like I was just trying to double check because basically I had purchased something from High Rollers. I got a pair of shoes, but I think I misspelled my email because usually
you're not the only one that also was like I didn't get an email, but I could say out of all of the pre-sales that we took, it's maybe been like 5 people, and it just so happened to be Yuriy that's like, hey, I couldn't find my email. And I'm like, it's like, the money's missing from my account. I'm like, bro, where they're coming there. But they're not even, this is what you're not understanding. It's you're not going to get an update at all right now. It said, please allow 4 to 6 weeks before you even clicked your size. It said that. So I'm just like, why don't people have comments?
Pick your size?
Bro, like on the page where like you click on the color you want, right? Yeah. And then it's the shoe, the size, and in between that in bold, it says, please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. So nigga, this shit is still being made in Portugal. I don't have an email update for you yet, but it's coming soon. It's like halfway done.
I run Shopify here, and it's so difficult to run, and it has a lot of issues.
And my homie that does it, like I said, bro, like he's doing orders for like Foot Locker, Urban Outfitters, like nigga, he's doing Tilly's, like
that's crazy.
We was in Tilly's the other day, like we was like, let's go in Tilly's, see if your shit's in there. It's right in the back, all his like tie-dye sweats and shit.
That's crazy.
So anyway, I didn't mean to get like actually mad. I wasn't actually mad.
I know.
But just know that shit is annoying for sure.
But I would expect.
And then people only know. Like, cause I'm like you asked me earlier, you were like, you don't even follow, like, that guy is your homie, like, do you even follow him? I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's my homie.
Because some dude DM me saying that he works with you, and I was like, Housephone doesn't even follow this guy. And then I wanted to ask you first.
Obviously you would have to show me the page, but I can show you my homie's page that does High Rollers with us.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my boy Koo, man. But yeah, so he probably don't even know like all the people that be hitting me up and saying shit or whatever, like because they don't even know to hit him up, so they hit me up,
Well, honestly, yeah. Like, I think if you were purchasing something for $40-$50 and you didn't get a confirmation email, you'd be like, okay, whatever. But if it's $300, I think it's more on someone's head to be like, oh man, this is a big purchase.
But if it's on your head that much, then nigga, you should read the shit before you click on anything and buy.
I just went so
that's
quickly.
really like that's your fault.
But also in my head, I was in a rush. I was like, I don't want this shit to sell out. I'm just gonna purchase. Blah blah blah.
I felt that, but it's like at the same time, like it sounds like 20 excuses that like you're just making because you didn't read it.
I'm being patient. I don't care.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm like, bro, like when they're done and being shipped to LA, you're gonna get an email then, and then when they get to LA, you're gonna get an email, and then when they're on the way to your house, you're gonna get an email.
You know what Trevor and I were joking around about is you know how it's High Rollers, it's kind of like a dice thing, gambling
you roll
thing.
the dice if you even gonna get your pair.
Exactly. Imagine you drop the 300, then you're just like, I hope I get the fucking pair.
But you know what's crazy, bro? We still haven't gotten paid all of the money from the first drop, which is in November.
That's hard to continue dropping shit if you haven't even got paid yet. It's like, fuck.
So we found a different way. We found another way how to do it, but like, bro, shit's crazy. Why you think we doing pre-sales and all this shit, nigga? We had to pay for the next drop.
That's why Ass Pizza completely switched to cash only, person to person, because he just couldn't do his shit through PayPal or Shopify or whatever. His shit was getting shut down, and I think he even made a complaint on like 2-3 years ago saying that his PayPal had like 17 or 18K in it, and they just took it down and didn't give him any money,
nigga,
and he lost all that money.
No, we got that. I can't even talk about that on here, but just know we talking way more. More than that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying, bro, like that shit is, bro.
But then imagine making those transactions in person. That's so much fucking stupid cash. Like, holy.
That's why you gotta roll around. That's why you gotta like, nigga. If we do a pop up, nigga, we having security.
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy. You know? Are you planning any pop ups?
Listen, man.
Oh,
I
don't
want to leak nothing while we on here, but just know.
Well,
might be going on a little shoe tour.
Ever since COVID, almost every single place in America is available. Is like up for release. So it's like I feel like you can do a pop up.
The homie Jordan is from the brand Hypeland. He's having a pop up right now in Fairfax. It's lit.
That's crazy. There's so many stores for release.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna leak it. You know where I'm gonna have the pop up at?
Only one or multiple?
No. I'm gonna do one in LA first. Guess where it's gonna be at?
Melrose.
The store right next to Old On Some Shit store.
the one Jason WCSB?
Nah, the other one next door
or whatever.
No, the one next door.
The nail salon?
No. It's like a Supreme like resale store.
Oh,
next
yeah. You're right. I remember that.
Shout out to my boy Preem Porter, man. Shout out to my boy Preem Porter. It's on Melrose. It's gonna be lit.
Dude, that's gonna be
We'll pop up in
legendary.
Chicago. Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh my god.
C-Mac versus Milk. Who wins?
I don't know. Do you want another kombucha?
I'm not even done with this one. I'm chilling.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab another kombucha. I know that Rylee had one question that she wanted to ask you, so I'm gonna let her ask it.
I have a lot of questions for y'all. So.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I want to hear a question.
okay, I'm gonna use the
yeah,
bathroom and grab another kombucha.
All right, I'm gonna interview Rylee right now, real quick.
God,
Okay.
I'm nervous.
All right. So who approached who first in the DMs?
Yuriy
slid into who?
DM'd me, but I
Okay.
did like his photos.
You liked the photos first, okay? What? So you just saw him like on YouTube or some shit?
Yeah, I saw him like on the Aaron Carter interview.
But
And
how
I
long?
couldn't find his Instagram for like a long
Do you know how
time.
many? Okay, never mind. Let me not say that. But at first, there was a lot of girls hitting me up asking me for Yuri's Instagram.
I was
I'm
like, he's cute. He has that long curly hair,
and
those
I
glasses.
feel like he was like mysterious because he's a name that you would hear a lot.
and he looked sweet, you know?
He's a name that you hear a lot, but then you wouldn't see him all the time. So I feel like people really were like, "Yo, where's Yuriy at?"
And I felt like he was funny because you guys would always fuck with him, and he was always a good sport about it.
Exactly. That's why I fuck with him because like a lot of dudes can't handle that like tough
No.
love but that's just how all that one guy that's all sad about his homies picking on him doesn't realize that there's a kid like that in every fucking group, in
Exactly.
every friend group, everywhere. So it's like you gotta like just be nigga. I was that like everybody was that at one point in their life. So you gotta just like. You gotta just learn how to talk shit back. A lot of people don't know how. A lot of people never learn how to talk shit back. And Yuriy actually got really good at talking shit back.
Yeah, I wanted to know what your first impression of Yuriy was.
Oh yeah, that was what she wanted.
I really don't remember because remember when he said that I was one of the first people that was like, oh,
But
like what's up?
I didn't include-
But that's after I met him hella times, and then I
Exact-
finally was like, I
Exactly.
think I know this kid. Like I met him like 7 times. And I'm
I don't
like,
want to include this when I was like giving you that
Must be
shout out, but
important. If
no,
he
for
keeps
sure.
coming.
Like,
I
keep
met
seeing him.
Housephone, to be honest, maybe 20 times before he remembered me. Like
And
every
then you just said that I was the only one that was nice though. That's like
you literally were after so many times. Like
Damn,
people were.
everybody must have been rude.
yeah, that's
No,
what I'm saying. I'm like,
not rude, but
I had
it's
to
like,
meet you 20
but
times?
At the
I
time,
feel
it
that
was
though. I
Melrose.
feel
It was like so many people were like, cool with this person that could come to the back. There's so many people filtering in and out, so it's just like I was just another guy basically.
Yeah.
And but there was literally probably like 15 to 20 times where I was like, "What's
Say
up, man?
Yuriy
I'm
the whole
Yuriy," and then Housephone would either be like, "I'm either Housephone or his his real name," and then like
But that's how you know I fucked with you if I'm like, yo, like, you know, saying the real name. That's how you know I was fucking with you.
that's funny.
You were the first person I met actually
Bro?
out of Yuri's.
Oh
friends.
yeah, you're right. When you came to
Because it was just me, him, and Kim doing the show all the time at the other spot. Yeah, I remember.
Jason, I remember.
I remember when he first started talking to you, and I was like, "Hey, man, be careful, bro. You never know." Like, because I've had some bad situations.
That's what in my head
He
because
was
Yeah.
trying to rob
I
him.
told
Not even rob him, but I just be telling him like, bro, like it be girls that be really having ulterior motives sometime, and I'm like, no offense to Yuriy, but I'm like, dude, she's like way too hot to like Yuriy.
That's what I was
like
saying.
we're all confused. Like, what is
And
going
when she was
on?
trying to link up with me, I was like, oh my god. Dude, we were supposed to link up at 12. She ends up being hella late. We linked up like at 3 a.m.
No,
so in
no.
my head,
Oh.
in my
It's
head.
because I
Hold
got
on.
in
At
late.
3 a.m.
But that's what you see his reaction. So in my head, I was either
I'm a
like, this
Gucci
is either a
man.
booty call. I'm either a booty call for this girl, or either
Sometimes
this
you
is
gotta accept the booty
This
call,
is this is either a setup for me being robbed, and I was
What are
like,
you gonna get robbed for?
that's why I left everything at home. I was like, I'm just bringing.
I mean,
my-
maybe your vlog camera or something. I felt that, but like,
I didn't bring nothing.
exactly. Okay, so she didn't rob
And we
you.
got in her car, so I felt
But guess
even
what though?
better.
No, hell no. You
Oh, yeah,
gotta
he didn't even
you
have
gotta
his
be
car
in
yet.
you gotta be in your car so you can eject those seats.
I
in.
asked my parents. I said no at the time.
I felt that. I felt that. Goddamn it.
I couldn't.
So,
There's nothing I could do.
Obviously, I was gonna run on my time.
Yeah, because she
You
had the
know?
whip, so she could be like, "Yo, I gotta go,"
But
I was
also,
meeting
or she could be like, "Yo, come to the crib." Or
we
to
were
the
gonna link
hotel.
up at 11:12, and she wasn't even replying to me. And then around 2:30, she's like,
What if
"Oh,
you would have went to sleep?
that's what I stayed up because I was so excited to meet up.
Okay, can we ask you for the truth right now? Did you go on another date first and then go to link up with Yuriy?
No.
Is that why?
I won't
swear
be
to God.
heartbroken.
No.
You can say the truth.
It was before this, so you can admit it. It's okay.
So, my best friend lives in North Hollywood,
Is it a
and I
girl?
was yes.
You never show me.
Why you never showed me?
I will. I'll bring her around.
Let me see it. Pull it up. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Though, go ahead.
Anyways, her name's Sheena. Shout out to
out to
Sheena.
She wants to come on the podcast. Actually.
She does.
We gotta do a double date podcast. honestly.
A blind date.
Oh my
Setting
god,
up
the
house
blind
phone.
damage.
She gonna be blind if she don't see that I'm the nigga.
Anyways, so I was meeting up with her. I haven't talked with her in a long time. So I was running behind because I was catching up with her and
Okay.
I was telling her about
And you're
the
not even from
situation.
LA, right? So you like
Yeah, I'm
rarely
from the
get
Bay.
to so you rarely get to see your friends. So you trying to
Oh,
catch
she
up.
lived in San Diego for like a year.
And of
I was
course, I
born in
had
San
to
Diego.
update her with like our situation, you know, like I had to give her the rundown on Yuriy.
I felt that. What did she say about Yuriy when you first like broke it down? Did she see his YouTube numbers and be like, "Damn, he's going up"?
No,
She
she's
thought
probably
she
like,
was-
he only has 6K subs.
She thought
Why
he
are you
was really
DMing this
cute,
guy?
like a really cute skater boy.
He was a skater boy. He's a ski.
She was like, he seems like really sweet and super into it.
Yuri's honestly a really nice kid. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest though. Yuriy started feeling himself after y'all got together for real.
Oh my
Yuriy
God,
changed
no
his swag.
way.
Yuriy got more like nigga, fuck you. Like he got a little more like, oh, I swear to God, I'm not even trying to gas it, bro. Like, cause I fuck with that honestly. So like, you feel me? Like my nigga Yuriy got a little two step in him after for real. You feel me?
Anyways, I was running late, but I felt like he would be the type to like be down to hang out late.
But you wouldn't think that hitting
Nah,
me
but
up
you
at
gotta
3 in the
let- you
morning, I
gotta
would be
let
like,
him
oh,
know.
she's hitting me up for a booty call. Like
Because
3 in
guys,
the morning.
because they think that guys don't care. They think we're just soulless monsters and that we are just horny and just down to kick it
He'll
whenever.
be down to kick it whenever. I can come
I
at
was
5
like,
in the
are you
morning.
down to just like drive somewhere and smoke?
And then when she
What
said
did you
that,
think when she said that?
bro,
Yeah.
literally before I met her, my main thing to do in LA or West Hollywood where I lived is just drive up to the hills and
to the
smoke
view.
with my homies. That's all I
With
did.
the homies?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
with the homies?
That would just me and the homies just go and fucking smoke at a spot like all the fucking time. And like when she said that, I was like, yes, that's exactly what I want to fucking do right now. That's perfect. We talked about this in the very first episode.
No, that's a fact. But nah, honestly, like, yeah, man, I see the progression in like a lot of shit, bro. The fact that you really started this shit and like, bro, we had to take a private plane to the Swiss Alps,
I know,
bro. Like,
dude.
this shit is
3K
really,
flight.
This shit really
The
crazy.
Patreon's really coming through.
Oh, you got your shit busting on Patreon?
We make like $57 a month.
We aren't dropping the OnlyFans.
Oh my
No,
God.
honestly, you know what's funny? We always
You should just sell stream tips and sell like a manual of how to tell niggas how to set up a stream on
Oh,
OnlyFans.
that's actually a good idea.
but you can find that stuff for free on YouTube.
Yeah, they don't know that though. They want to learn from Yuriy.
But you know what's funny that you say that? Just to give some insight, low key. Sometimes Rylee and I would just joke around. We're like, "Oh, when are you gonna start an OnlyFans?" Blah blah. We joke around about that. And then the other day, I saw that Vel and his girlfriend started an OnlyFans. And then I was
Shout
like,
out my nigga Vel.
yeah,
man.
shout out to Vel. But then I was just like, I don't know if I want to. I was like, I would never want to do an OnlyFans. I want to be more private about our relationship.
Honestly,
you know what I mean? Like, I
I'll
wouldn't
let-
want my girlfriend's body to be everywhere all over
I'll
the
let
internet.
my girl do it. I don't give a fuck. Like she could do it, get her bread, whatever. I just
That's
don't
me
know.
personally.
I just don't know if I want to be like she could do her like solo shit, whatever. Maybe even do shit with other girls if she
Yeah.
wants to. That's on her. But like I don't really want to be like fucking my girl on
Camera.
camera on OnlyFans for like random people to just buy. But if she wants to be a woman and own herself and be like, I want to make some money off these trick ass niggas, because these niggas is throwing bread.
You would let
And
your
who am I-
girl hang out with other guys?
No, I didn't say hang out with other guys. I said if she wants to sell them.
Oh yeah.
OnlyFans
Exactly.
pictures
If
and shit, I don't give a
Rylee all of a
fuck.
sudden was just like, this is what I want to do, and she's like super determined,
Bro,
I'd be
listen
like,
to me.
I would not be like, no, you can't do it. I would not
Bro,
stop her.
Listen. I knew girls that like they had boyfriends, and niggas would be like, "Yo, like, I want you to wear the same underwear for 3 days in a row. Only eat greens. And anytime you
That's
take
the OnlyFans request?
And anytime you take a shit, barely wipe it, and wear the same underwear for 3 days, and then mail them to me, and I'll give you $2,000." And I was like,
Your face.
and I wasn't even dating this girl. I'm like, yeah, do that. Like, the fuck?
You want to hear something crazy? You know, H3H3?
Guess where she took me to?
Where?
Ocean Prime that night.
Super expensive dinner.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, she spent a third of her money on you.
I mean, a third? God, dude, you think it was like fucking $1,500? Like,
Dude, AD's told me some of those restaurants about how much
Yeah,
they can
but
run
it's
up,
not that
especially if you're
much.
drinking.
yeah, we was drinking for sure.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I was listening to an H3H3 podcast like a while ago, and he brought on some OnlyFans girl who was just like, "Oh, I do these I do OnlyFans," and she's like, "I do $300 requests for pooping on my chest. Like my boyfriend will shit on my chest for $300."
this-
And then H3 was like, "I think you're
look.
selling yourself a little bit short there." He's like, "I
See,
feel like you
look,
could
look.
charge more than $300
This is
my-
to
look,
poop on your
look.
own chest to get poop on your chest."
Look, this is my thing about like if I'm in a even if I'm not in a relationship with the woman, it's just like about women meeting up and doing physical shit with guys. It's like it's just so much more of a danger. Like these random ass niggas you don't know. They want you to like peg them. They want you to give them a foot job. Like they want you to do anything sexual with them besides have sex. And then some of them want to pay.
Could you date a porn star?
Could I?
Like seriously?
Yeah.
Like take her seriously. Be like, oh, I think I could actually potentially see a future with this girl.
If she's doing OnlyFans, she's basically doing.
No, not only. No,
I'm saying she's basically doing singular.
No,
porn.
no, I mean like if she's actually like signed to a porn label.
I'm saying if I'm down for that, then I might as well be down. Like it's like.
No, I think there's a huge difference between some guy actually linking up with your girl and then some people watching your girl. There's a huge difference between like touching.
Shit. Because you know what's crazy? I was like arguing with like this girl like replied to my story. That I posted it like happy birthday to Claremont twins or something on their story. I saw this girl responded like talking shit like, oh, like
you support murderers.
No, she said you support like prostitutes and like saying like they so pussy.
What's wrong with supporting prostitutes?
Bro, she was saying crazy shit about them and I'm like, bro, I know you don't know these bitches in real life. Yeah, I know you don't know them. Like you literally are just like
basing off what you see on the internet.
You're coming to my page on some like hate or negative shit about some shit that got nothing to do with you. You don't even know these
or
bitches.
Me either.
It don't even got nothing to do with me.
You're not even like
go
related
tell them,
or
go tell them that.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, I'm like, even if they did do all that, I don't care. Like, I still respect them. She was like, no, you need to respect. I was like, I respect all black women. She's like, no, you need to respect decent black women, like doctors or act. Like, she was just like, she was saying some crazy. But guess what? But this bitch is a stripper though.
Oh.
So how are you saying that?
That doesn't even make sense,
bro. But she's making it seem like, oh, I never fucked with money. I don't even fuck. Da 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 da. And like, I don't even get naked, she said. Like, I just shake my ass.
Unfortunately, wait, is this your friend?
No.
Unfortunately, this girl is probably too ugly to be offered that. No one's even been like, I'll pay you this much to take you home.
No. She got the crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Like I know niggas probably be hitting her up on that, but it's like that's not nothing to get a reward about because you deny some niggas trying to fuck you for money.
Yeah,
like, okay,
and also
and like that probably happens to pretty much any attractive girl.
Dude, you want to hear something crazy? There was like this scientific study that went down where these scientists went to this. I forgot what type of monkey it was, but it was like this type of like monkey that's very close to human beings, like kind of very similar. Mm-hmm. And they have like just like little like villages where they all live together in like groups of like 10s or 20s. And they basically had this group of monkeys in like their scientific study room, and they gave them this like token, and they taught them that like this token equals like food. Like you can exchange this token at this place and we'll give you this amount of food. And they instantly realized like this token equals money. And then they said that as soon as they taught every single monkey in there like that the token equals money, the first thing they did with it was give it to the girls for sex. That was the first thing. That was the first thing they did was they prostituted the girls. And like honestly, that's like that's
like some primal instinct.
If you look back in time, prostitution has been around for a long time, and it's like, who are we? It's like men can make more money in a physical trade because men are more likely to be more like kind of bigger, and they can like lift logs and like kind of take on. They can more likely take on a heavier job. But a girl, why would you?
A physical work job doesn't mean you're gonna be getting paid more than like some shit.
If you can work in an oil rig, how many girls you see working at an oil rig or as a logger?
How many like ideas and shit can you make to like make some shit that'll make you way more money than that?
But what I'm saying is like, why would you like kind of like be mad at a girl for using her looks to make money and not be mad at a guy for using his physique to make money? You know what I mean? It's just it's the same shit. So I don't think you can get mad at prostitution. I think it should be illegal.
If he had a bunch of bitches lining up to pay him, then, or like you know like if you're the guy in the situation, if you had thirsty ass girls like just trying to pay you for no reason, then like you would do the same thing.
Would you be a prostitute?
I saw some dick to some girls.
What's the price? Not that I'm asking, but I'm just wondering, like, what would some reasonable?
I'm gonna be honest.
You can't say like $10 million, but like some reasonable thing that someone can afford.
Look. When I was like young and broke, working at the mall, there was like I worked at Jamba Juice, and there was this place called Origins where I like actually use their skincare shit. That's why I'm so beautiful. Not for real. Like this is how I learned about skincare. She worked at the store across.
You should make a skincare routine video.
Bro, literally, look at this.
Oh yeah, everyone, pay attention to Housephone's waves, please.
Come on, man. Like I'm lined up. Like, come on, man. Wait. Oh yeah, at least you're.
Oh my god, the glasses.
At least your fucking all the color went away though. Finally.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I still have little blonde hairs in my shit from when my hair was blonde. But look, so my nigga. I'm flirting with her. She used to come in. I knew her smoothie order because she coming in every day. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm flirting with her. Blah blah blah. And then. I used to go over there. She would give me facials and shit and put me on, like give me like the face washes to take home. I'm in the mirror like getting sexy, like my skin all clear. I'm like, damn. No, you feel me? I'm putting mask on and shit, and then I find out she's married, and I'm like, fuck, right? So I stopped working at the mall. I know. Listen. You know what's crazy? My homie David Stromberg.
Wait, but you would go to her house, or she would come to your house?
No. It was like you could get a facial at the this place. It was like a skincare place, and they did like facials there.
But you were really digging her.
I mean, not even digging her. She just had a fat ass, and she would order the same smoothie, and she worked across the way. Like, why not just go flirt with her for no reason?
But she was married, unfortunately.
Yeah, but like, she was hella flirting with me, and I knew it, and I didn't know that she was married the whole time. So I find out she's married. I end up like not even working at that Jamba Juice no more. Moved to another location. Then didn't even work at Jamba Juice at all anymore for a while. Then got hired back at the same mall at Pacsun. Then
she was still there?
She was still, nigga, she was there for like 4 years or something. Like, she was like a manager in the store or some shit.
She's probably chilling.
She was making some all right bread, you feel me? So then, tell me why the first time I linked back up with her, she tells me she had just got divorced like a week before that.
No
week.
way.
It's been like 2 years at this point. I hadn't even seen her.
Jeez.
So we go to the mall. I mean, we go to the bar, right? I'm not 21. I'm like 19, 20 or something like that.
How old is she?
32.
Oh my
A widow.
A widow. Yeah, she's like 32, dog. So she takes
a widow.
Yeah, she
Just
is.
A divorced
A widow
woman.
means your husband.
Passed
yeah,
away.
never mind. Okay.
Passed away. Yeah. So she's not a widow.
Let's just say he died.
Yeah. So we
away.
go to the bar or whatever. I end up fucking her like after that or whatever. And then I think I told her afterwards that I was like 19. She's like, oh my God. But like, she didn't really care though.
Fine.
Yeah, she didn't get. I had smacked like 2 times already. But look, so oh my God, you and these glasses. Look.
I'm so sorry.
So look, I was saying all that to say is I never got physical money like handed directly in my palm to her, but she would take me out to nice
was taking
dinners.
care of you.
We was going to the movies. We
This
would go
is what
thrifting,
AD
go shopping.
always says. AD's
but I
like-
didn't know. I'm pretty sure AD was getting like money though.
No. AD says it the other way, where he's like, he'll
He was giving them money?
No, he'll
Oh.
be like, oh, dude, you don't want to buy a prostitute? He's like, if he's talking to someone who's like against prostitution, they'll be like, no, I'd rather take a girl on a date and then like figure that whole thing out. He's like, you're still paying for sex because you're taking her on a date and doing all these things. You're still paying for all these things, and it equals to sex. So you're still technically paying for sex at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's it right there. You're right.
No, exactly, bro. So it's like, I don't know, all that shit got a weird stigma to it, but then also, it's probably motherfuckers that would never experience the shit that we talking about, so they have no idea how to like compute how this is like a regular life. Like none like the girls back at home where they're from, they're getting called sluts because they like jacked off a dude in behind the bleachers, and like she's like known for doing that. She did that one time in like 7th grade, and she's like known for that for the rest of her life.
Exactly.
Like that girl that gave a hand job that one time behind the
It's
bleachers.
funny, since Rylee like watches YouTube videos on my
if you
YouTube
were
account.
on the camping in the Swiss Alps where we're at.
I get recommended videos that Rylee watches, and one time I got recommended this like vlog of some girl who's just like, I moved to LA, and this is like what the differences are between where I lived and how it is here. And she
Where
was
was she
basically,
from?
I forgot where she was from, but it was like in the middle of nowhere. I forgot even what this girl was, but I just saw this like random recommendation. I was like, what the fuck is this?
What video?
And then she was basically talking about the same thing you're talking about, where she lived from, like you would be stigmatized if you like had sex with more than a guy or two. And then she's like, I moved to LA, and she's like, I'm realizing that it's not like that. Like you can have sex with hella
It's open
people,
out
and
here.
it's not even a big deal. And she's like, and like she was talking about that different, like that huge difference.
Yeah,
you
she
know?
was probably like exploring because she's like, shit, I could just do whatever
There's
I want.
like a million. You know what she said in the video? She's like, in LA, there's so many attractive guys. She's like, everywhere you go, there's fucking guys with their shirts off, fucking working out and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, she's probably talking about West Hollywood.
Thirsty. She's thirsty.
I know
She
she is thirsty.
She don't even know these niggas not even looking at her. These niggas not looking at her. They looking at the other niggas.
Jesus.
But yeah, man. Dog, I'm kind of faded, but like I might hit. No, I'm good. I'm faded actually. I'm finna finish this kombucha.
What do you think about this kombucha? It's fire, right?
Honestly, have you tried the cacti yet?
No, that's what we wanted
Where
to
do you
get.
buy it from? It's sold out everywhere. I saw Jason got it. Trevor got it.
I don't really know where you buy them from because they DM me on Instagram and asked me for my address to send me a box. So, I don't really know. You ever heard of that rapper Lil Yachty?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my homie. He
Oh,
follows
okay.
me.
That's fire.
You ever heard of Sada Baby? Yeah.
You ever heard of Crispy Life Kid? That's my boy right there.
That is your boy. That is your boy. I can't believe we just name drop like that. But shout out to Ed, man. Shout out to motherfucking Grindheart E. Shout out to YSR Grams, man. Shout out to 10K Kev. Shout out all the Detroit homies, all the Flint homies, all the Michigan homies. Shout out my nigga Carlo. Shout out fucking all the LA homies, man. Shout out.
I can't believe that Carlo works with all those guys and then made that song "Bean in My Ass."
I put a bean in my ass,
That's
yo. I put a
crazy.
bean in my ass, whoa. I put a bean in my ass,
Do you
yo.
think they
I
know
put a
about
bean
that
in my
song?
ass, son. I put a
I
bean in
should've
my
asked
ass.
Crispy about
I put the
that.
bean in my ass.
Like, yo, you know Carlo?
I gotta play
Crispy
this.
wants to come back, so.
Crispy probably did not even know who Carlo was. Like,
You want to
at
hear
first.
something funny? Crispy came back the other day, like I think a week or two ago, and he was talking to AD, and I was standing behind, right next,
pause.
not behind, right next to
was
Crispy.
standing behind.
I was standing right next to Crispy, and I literally introduced myself, and we passed by each other a couple times. He was talking to AD right in front of me, and he goes like, "AD," he's like, "Where's that white kid at with the girlfriend we went to do the podcast with?" And AD's like, "He's right over here, dude. He's right next to you."
Okay, everybody turn the fuck up one time. Let's go. Also, I want Lil Yachty to hear this too, that this is the guy that made the beat.
I put a beat in my ass, yeah. I put a beat in my ass.
Can they hear it?
I put a beat in my
Yeah, they can
ass.
definitely
yeah.
hear it.
I put a beat in my ass, yeah. I put the 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 beat in my ass, yeah.
It's fire, right? You know what's something that I really want to bring up? I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but how long have you been subscribed to DJ Vlad or watching? Do you watch DJ Vlad at all?
Yeah, I watched like the CML Lavish D one. I was actually about to watch. He just did one with Chris Hansen the other day.
Yeah, I've been watching those. But you know what's funny? I watch a lot of DJ Vlad because he posts a lot and it's always like recommended to me. I just watch a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of his shit. And one thing I noticed about DJ Vlad that he does is like whenever he records with someone, he'll make your interview into a bunch of clips and like he has like hella clips. And then you know how he does flashback clips where if something happens to someone or there's like you become a viral topic again, he'll like post a flashback of like his interview with you or whatever. I noticed that when he got in that beef with Lil Yachty, he posted that like Lil Yachty talks about why he had two gay guys kissing on his album cover. He posted a flashback of that during the beef, right? I thought that was so funny. And then the other day, I see a recommendation in my YouTube thing, and it says. It's like an old interview with DJ Vlad. With
Why
Nick.
he trying to do my nigga Yachty
Nick-
was trying to be on some like woke forum shit,
I
like
know.
it's okay to be yourself, like type
And
shit.
then DJ Vlad's like kind of posted
He's
that. Dude, and then he you know what's funny? You saw how the thing came out about Casanova and Nick Cannon?
No, what?
Casanova's in jail right now, right?
Yeah, I know that, but
And
what
then
about Nick Cannon?
and one of the things that Casanova just recently he went to trial to try to get out on parole for during his trial or whatever, and they denied him because of one clip in his Nick Cannon interview where Nick Cannon asks him something about something gang oriented, and then he goes like, "I'm ape for life," and like they're like this, and then in like the audio clip that they posted, it like the lawyer says like, in this clip it says that ape for life means he's gorilla stone ape for life or some shit like that. So basically this Nick Cannon clip cost him not getting out on parole or
It
whatever.
wasn't like,
and then, but
it's not Nick Cannon's fault though.
it's obviously not Nick Cannon's fault, but DJ Vlad posted a thing yesterday, I think, that says like Nick. It was like something, I forgot what the title was, but it was something like also like kind of slight dissing towards Nick Cannon. Oh, it was
Why he
Nick.
beefing with Nick Cannon?
The clip was Nick Cannon talks to Vlad about him like basically making people snitch on themselves or whatever, and then DJ Vlad posted that as like kind of like an ironic video clip. It's just so funny. And then you know what's funny? The top
being
comment
petty.
on the video is like DJ Vlad petty level rose 10,000%.
Hell no.
It's just, I don't know. I thought that show was hella funny.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Shit just be crazy out here, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, so much negative shit be going on. Like, so much negative energy, bro. And I'm just like,
If you really pay attention, like it's only negative stuff that gets viral.
yeah, no,
You know
that's
what I
a
mean?
fact,
Like,
bro.
People
it's
like
That's the thing.
drama.
Look,
Any
that's
platform
the
you
thing,
look at.
That's the thing that's like, people be trying so hard to go viral, like be in the spotlight and shit. And it's like, bro, a lot of negative shit will come your way. So if you're not ready to deal with that, if you don't know who you are and you're not ready to deal with that shit, bro, that shit will have you fold, bro. Because motherfuckers will really try to just take you out the game or take you out your headspace, and just like niggas will try to tell you who you are, bro. Because
Dude.
they seen you just like, I've been feeling that shit a lot lately, bro. I've been feeling like a lot of like weird hate and shit coming towards me from different angles, but it's because I'm doing Like,
Better.
I'm doing better than I
Yeah.
fucking, you know, like I'm on some other shit. So niggas is hating on me to another level. You feel me?
That's
and I'm just
interesting.
like, it's some shit you got to deal with, bro. And I'm
I
just
kind of
like,
had the opposite where like I remember when I first started vlogging, I had a lot of my original homies that I always skated with. They would always be like, that shit's corny, blah, blah, blah. They always make these like slight comments saying it's
Yeah.
like a waste of time and
Hate
shit.
Bro.
that shit.
And then now they see
I
that
hate
like
that
basically my
shit.
full-time job is basically making YouTube videos and stuff like
Stupid.
that. And then now
Stupid.
like they're like hitting
it's like,
me
what
up.
are they doing?
Trying to like hit me up and like kick
And
it
what
and
are
stuff like
they
that. And I'm like, dude, like you guys are
Exactly.
talking shit a couple years ago, literally about
And look
everything
at
I
you.
was doing.
And look at you. You fucking boss it up. You got a hot girlfriend. Y'all got an apartment. You got a car and she got a car. Nigga, y'all both work here. Nigga,
So that
like,
y'all both work.
nigga, you got the good ass pizza on. None of your niggas probably even know who ass pizza even is, bro.
I honestly do. You know what's
Stop
funny? I'll
playing.
post like random pictures with this hat on, and people be like, "What hat is that? What hat is that?" And I'm like, "That's crazy that you guys don't know yet." I don't know.
I mean, I've
know.
never seen this. I've seen you wear it, but like,
Oh, really?
I've seen his other shit, but just not that.
I just keep up with this stuff like
I
hella
just,
crazy.
you know, I just keep
I
up.
just fucking, you know, I'm
I
hella,
keep up with the
I'm hella
times.
tapped in.
I like-
Okay,
mean,
I have a
actually-
question for you.
Okay, I'm kind of
Oh shit.
I want to know how you came up with your name,
Oh yeah.
or I want to know the story behind the name.
So remember the whole breakdown I gave you about like
Being the middleman.
being the middleman at the parties and shit like that.
Okay.
The people that
Oh,
end up
yeah.
getting the coke from me and they're doing it like, oh shit, this is amazing. Let me get your number. Like, let me hit you up to get some more. And I'm like, nah. Like, I had an iPhone, but it only worked like on Wi-Fi. So I
Okay.
had like no actual service. It was like basically like an iPod Touch, say you will. And so I'm like, unless you had an iPhone, you couldn't call me. So I would give people I would iMessage them, like on their like hotspot. Like, yo, let me get your hotspot. iMessage them, and then also give them my house number if they wouldn't call me. Or I would call. I would get to the crib and call bitches off my house phone.
So did someone call you Lil
Damn.
House Phone first, or did you come up with that?
I think
the
my
house
my
phone.
homegirl Gloria that I like grew up with, like from like high school. I'm pretty sure she like, cause like that's when everybody was Lil something. It was like Lil House Phone, like 'cause you could only
That's
reach me on the
funny. I
house
like
phone.
that. Yeah.
And we like laughed about it like that. And then I was like, I started making music. And my manager asked me what did I want my name to be, and I just remember when she said that. And
Lil
then I
House
made
Phone.
I like basically
Was your manager Josh at the time
Yeah,
still?
yeah.
That's crazy.
I made a song about being Lil House Phone, basically. Like, that's how I started off the character. By just making a song about what I was doing, selling coke and fucking trapping off the house phone, feel me?
Dude, you know what's funny?
My family always had the house phone too.
I'm super used to hearing that name because I've heard it for like 3-4 years already. But
people
like,
be like, what the
whenever
fuck?
people that don't even know anything, you know, about No Jumper hear Lil House Phone, they're like, "What? Like,
Yeah.
why?"
I was
a-
just always like wondering, how did that name come about? It's so random.
No, it is.
But my family always had a house phone.
Yeah, and that bitch used to be jumping.
But I
My-
know a lot of people who only had cell phones in their
You know what's
houses,
crazy?
or
Yeah,
in their families.
yeah, but that happened like later on. But like, nigga, like, I don't know. I guess we was stuck in the ways where like I just didn't like. My mom wasn't putting me on her plan no more. Like I was a grown ass nigga, and like I just like. I used to do scamming shit where we would go into T-Mobiles and Sprints and get like 6 phones. Like I'm snitching on
Jeez.
myself right now, but whatever. Like
Bro, I
I
used
don't
to do
do this shit.
similar
I don't
things.
do this shit no more, so it don't matter. But I'm saying like we used to go into that shit and do shit like that. So my T-Mobile was burnt out, or I couldn't have a phone service with them. Sprint was burnt out, and then AT&T was too expensive for me to do. So I was like. I just didn't like. I just had like an old
Yeah.
iPhone I bought from the homie that the homie stole from a bitch
then
at
you
a
would go
party.
there.
I
The
know
ho-
so
Get
many
the SIM
people
cards.
that had
like the
that
homie,
situation.
you feel me? Like the homie stole this iPhone from some white bitch at
and
the
this
bar.
before the
Right,
tracking
touch.
thing
This
and
is what,
shit.
bro. You could jailbreak them and sell them. And all
Exactly,
type, Like I
exactly.
just had a phone. Like
Bro, do you know? The
I really
girl-
just had a phone and headphones so I could listen to music
Yeah.
while I skated. That's really what it was.
Exactly. That's very important. You know,
And then I maybe would text a bitch at Starbucks on the way home.
Some form of communication.
You feel me? Like I literally
just
like.
go to the Wi-Fi.
Literally, I'm skating home and I'll stop at Starbucks and text a
the
bitch.
Wi-Fi.
Yo, where you at? I'm at this Starbucks. Come pick me up. And they'll be on the way.
Bro, do you remember the Grove? Oh, you know the Grove, right?
Remember the Grove, nigga?
Do you
Come
know?
on.
Do you remember Quicksilver used to be at the Grove?
No.
Quicksilver. It was like a skate shop, /
I
clothing
know what
shop.
Quicksilver is. They had
Bro,
it at the.
back in the day, the joke for me and my homies when I was like a kid was like, we go to the Quicksilver, 2 or 3 homies, right? One of the homies goes like, "Hey, do you have this pair of shoes in this size?" The guy has to go to the back to fucking grab
Yeah, you
them.
just finesse
While
himself.
he's in the back, you go and fucking grab hella decks, and then you just fucking run out of there and just like skate away.
There was only
And we
one
would-
person working at the store.
You would have to rely on the fact that there's only one person working in the store. But we've done this shit
When
like
has there ever been one?
we've done this
person?
shit like tens of times where we've got so many boards just by stealing it from Quicksilver. But that
I worked
Quicksilver's
at Victoria's
already
Secret,
RIP.
and like people would just run up, grab the display, and just run out.
I've
like
seen
that. And
videos
they would
of
just
that.
come up and go zoom and run out. It
What would
was
you do? You would just be
crazy.
like, "Oh,
You just be
fuck."
like, you can't do anything.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Nah, you know what was
It's
crazy
like, I'm
though?
not gonna put myself at risk for that.
Did you have people
So
robbing
fuck.
Pacsun when you were there?
Bro, you know, no. You know what's crazy? I sold this girl 100 Zans in a Nike like 6.0 box or like Nike SB box. And she met me at Pacsun in Santa Monica after hours, after we're already closed, and we were like folding shit up. But I was just hella cool with the manager, and I was like, yo, like my homie just meeting me. But I had her look like she was trying on shoes because it was cameras and shit there. But I really just put the 100 Zans inside of the shoe.
Jeez.
So when she went to try it on, she just like slipped it out.
The most.
Wait, but.
Holy.
She stole.
100 Zans.
No. But
What?
I forgot. I had another story about Pacsun. Oh,
that was
no,
it.
no, bro. So it was on the Santa Monica Promenade, right? So it was like open, like wide open. Like the store was like on like the beachfront almost.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I know the problem. I've been there.
so motherfuckers just walk in and out like
Yeah.
from the street. You
But
feel
you
me?
just keep the doors open?
The door, like, cause it like the door was like say if this whole wall wasn't a door, it was just open.
Oh, yeah.
It
It was
literally
like
just
completely,
open.
yeah, okay.
It's like from the street. So you
I
can
see, I
literally
see.
walk off the curb into the store. And this homeless nigga walked in one time smoking a cigarette. And he, like, my manager was like, yo, like, you can't be smoking that. That nigga, like, mumbled some shit, like, rah, 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 and then put the cigarette out on this nigga arm. But the homie bitched up. The homie was like, what the fuck? And like, you know, like hit it off. And he kind of stood there and then he waited till niggas like surrounded him like, yo, you good? And then be like, yo, like hold me back type shit. And then like he tried to turn up. And then he goes behind the register and grabs like a fucking stapler or something. It's like, what are you gonna do? You wanna go staple this homeless nigga? Like, bro, if you was really gonna do something, you should have already did it. Bro. Like he was trying to act hard after like, ugh. And then the homeless nigga was just gone. That was it.
You know what that reminds me of? When I used to work at Starline, I remember I had this one.
Starline? Oh, like
the tours on Hollywood
yeah.
Boulevard. I remember I was at this
Is
one
that how
position.
you fucking learn how to like parkour and fucking jump
No.
around shit, climb shit?
But I remember I would be on fucking Hollywood Boulevard. That's when I first got that first spark of like, I want to start making YouTube videos. I'll be out there every day, just be like, why the fuck am I here, dude? Like, I want to be skating and like filming shit. And like, I remember that would be in my mind a lot. But I remember I had this one position where right across the street from me was another Starline employee, like selling tickets and shit. And this homeless person came up to their stand, was like fucking with their brochures. And they were like, yo, like, stop, get off my brochures. And it was like a homeless lady. And she just goes, and just fucking like spits in this fool's fucking face.
No.
And I just
my
see that, I'm like,
God.
bruh. I'm like, hell no. Like,
Hell no.
a
Like,
homeless
just another day at
person
work.
like looking in straight into your fucking face. I was like, holy shit, dude. Fuck that crap. One thing I wanted to say was a huge shout out to our Patreons, to every single person who joined their Patreon. And I promised, I'm not sure if you saw on my Instagram, but I promised to one of the people who joined my Patreons that they can come on to this podcast just to ask you a couple questions for a couple minutes or whatever.
Here?
I'm gonna call them right now.
Yeah,
I was about to
here.
say,
I was originally I was gonna set this up so we could do this through Discord, but I didn't have
how
enough
long have
time.
we been recording for?
Basically an hour. Oh shit, here we go. Yo, can you mute my podcast, please?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, here's Dog. Space Goes Dog Perp, and he has some questions for you. What's up, Dog?
What's up?
So after you started doing the high rollers, do you think you're still gonna continue doing the rapping?
Yeah, for sure. I was in the studio. Like, if you noticed the last like preview snippet video I posted of on like the high roller shit, that was a snippet of an unreleased song of mine, and people are all in the comments. It's maybe like 400 or 500 comments of people being like, "Yo, drop that song. That shit's fire." So go peep that. It's on my page. I'm finna shoot a video to it first because honestly the song was fire, but I'm trying to get Rio on it, but I didn't want to tell nobody. But I can't fucking get in contact with him. So y'all niggas tag Rio. He follows me though, so I'm gonna just DM him again. I'm just not thirsty. I DM'd him once.
Exactly.
I'm not
You don't wanna blow
finna
up.
hit this nigga up like every 2 weeks. Like, bro, let me
gets
like,
annoying.
you know. But no. I got some bangers in the fucking cut. I swear to God. I got some very hard songs. All different types of styles too. I got like Detroit shit, I got trap shit, I got mosh pit shit, I got even some like, you know, like smooth shit for the ladies. Like, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, bro.
Awesome.
That was it?
That was my biggest question.
Also, wait, can we get everyone in the chat to wish Space Goes Dog Perp well wishes, because he was feeling sick and had to go to the hospital yesterday. So everyone, we'll get well soon for Space Goes Dog Perp, please.
Thank you.
Nigga said, do I got any dubstep? The black chicken.
Do you have any more questions, Doug?
No, I can't think of anything.
Oh, no problem.
We in the
Sorry.
fucking tent right now. Let's get somebody else on the live, man. Come on. Ask somebody else.
All right, thank you, Doug. Peace, dude.
Bye, dog.
He's probably not feeling that great.
Ask him
but
about Milk 7 Foe. So
I feel like you can. I don't want to. You can.
I'm
talk
not even
about-
tripping, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not tripping. Just know, like, I think he had a change of heart. You feel me?
Hopefully that's the case.
No, it's not. I'm telling
Okay.
you, yeah. I didn't even say shit back. I wasn't even gonna say nothing back because you know what? I knew that was gonna happen.
And also with like
I feel like-
YouTube videos, it's like you can't take that shit too seriously.
Yeah, and you know what it
It's
is? You know what it is? He said somebody just sent him the clip of me saying that I felt that he was acting like oppressed for having a black girlfriend. So if you only saw that, maybe I would understand. You feel me? But if he watched the whole thing, what I said, I didn't say nothing bad at all. I was just like, yo, nigga, if you want to be a success, and I could say, nigga, I'm black. I could call you a nigga. That don't mean you need to say it back to me. But anyway, it's like, bro, nobody cares about like gang shit, trying to be hard shit. I mean, like people care about that shit, but I'm saying in the YouTube world of like, nigga, if you want to be
But what about growing up as adopted?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything though? That's nothing to do with anything.
Okay.
Like, nigga, you never seen a mirror? What do you mean you didn't know you were black? Like, what are you talking about? Okay, and I'm being honest, bro. Like,
Okay.
that sounds like an excuse, and that sounded like he was trying to, like, pander a little bit. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like, I didn't say nothing disrespectful to him at all. He made a whole YouTube video about me and then apologized in my DMs 2 days later.
All right, let's leave it at that.
I mean,
Yeah.
shout out. I still will say I like his videos. I don't have no problem with him. But it's just crazy to me. Like, why even do all that then if you was going to, like, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But look, I'm like, nigga, I'm wearing their colors right now on accident. On accident. I just really like these shoes. Like, you feel me? So, honestly, shout out to him, man. I don't got no problem with him. I'm actually glad he DM'd me. You know what? I'm going to DM him back on some, like, on some peaceful shit, for real.
I wish I had some more.
Because I'm not
questions
even
and
with,
stuff.
like, I don't be trying to, like, have static with niggas and be,
Exactly.
especially over some shit that's just, like, really just my opinion, bro. If your homies want to let you say it and, like, that's really what y'all on and, like, whatever, bro, it's cool. Like, I'm not a gang member. I'm not going to speak on gang shit. I don't really, like, that's on y'all. Like, you know, like, bro, cool. You can have that. You the toughest nigga. You from whatever gang. Like, it's cool. You can have
do
that.
you know David Dobrik, right?
Yeah, I saw some shit about him being, like,
Do you ever cross paths with Dirty Dom?
who was that?
You know Dirty Dom?
No.
Because I feel like he parties a lot in LA. I feel like you would have crossed paths with him. But
That
like,
don't mean but bro, it's so many like
Party
different
people.
scenes
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
different
exactly,
people that
exactly,
hang
right.
out.
Hella.
Nigga,
But-
you can party in your own.
you know how you were
fucking
talking
show.
about, we were talking about earlier how like as you start coming up, people start kind of like hating more and more, and like shit starts popping up that you haven't expected. And not to say that this isn't unwarranted or not, but David Dobrik recently just dropped his like new app. It's kind of supposed to be like the new Instagram. It's called Dispo. It's kind of like
Instagram.
That's what he's trying to make it to be.
I'm finna claim my my at right now before niggas start taking. Oh, I should have said that.
His shit's called Dispo. But anyways,
download
as
it.
soon as he drops it, bro, it's been going crazy in the news right now that like he basically his homie had like a 5-some and that was like
Yeah.
it was like hella sus and
Rapey.
like rapey and it's just fucking going crazy right now.
I
Where,
saw
like,
some shit where they were like calling him out, and then like they were calling David Dobrik out because he was even there.
and what's gnarly is like David Dobrik has such a clean face where like he works with Nickelodeon, works with all these crazy companies, and like this is
But
gonna
that's
be
why- but
this is gonna be
see-
such a big
But his friend
thing for
is
him,
weird
dude.
like that. And I
yeah,
could tell.
but that's why it's like, bro, like
It's gonna be a
some
big
false
deal.
idol shit. That's why people are so hurt and it's such a big story. Is because they're looking at this nigga like he
Thinking
could
he's
do no
perfect.
wrong,
Exactly,
nigga. Like,
exactly.
and even if it's not even him, like how you like people want to cancel somebody off of having bad judgment of who you've been around.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around some people before that I don't associate with anymore. That I was probably like, bro, there's no way anyone should be around. This person shouldn't even be free.
But all-
this person is a cage.
But also
is an
beyond that, I
animal.
have like people around me that I grew up with as a kid that I don't agree with their lifestyle
I'm saying.
at all, but they're still my friends.
Yeah.
Like if
No,
I see
but then
if I see them on the neighborhood,
fuck that, though.
I'm gonna be like, yo,
Fuck
what's
that.
up?
Fuck,
Blah,
no,
blah, blah,
fuck
blah,
that.
you
At
know?
a certain point, you gotta have some type of moral code and being like,
I'm not gonna
if
hit them
someone
up to
really,
kick it,
no, but
you
if
know,
some,
like-
yeah, no, I felt that.
But if I
That's-
see them at Ralph's or like at the liquor store, I'm not gonna be
That's
like
being cordial,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
be like I'm gonna be cordial with them.
That's
I'm
a
not gonna.
fact.
But it's like I'm not
but
gonna
no,
hit
but
them up to kick it.
people be taking it to the extreme and thinking that if you being cordial with them, that you're like
Exactly.
That's my
You're
bro. That's
accepting
my-
everything he does in life.
That's
and
just
shit
like
that.
we gang, we together. Like nigga, I don't even know you like that, bro. I just said what's up.
Yeah, I know.
And
The fucking,
motherfuckers be really in their feelings about shit like that.
honestly,
bro.
the cancel culture is getting out of control.
You know what it is too, bro? No, I wasn't even talking about cancel culture. I'm talking about motherfuckers feeling too attached to you and feeling like you owe them something or some shit, bro. Like
That shit's crazy.
you know what I mean? Or your homies probably want to ask you like,
I
yo, let me
honestly
come
don't
work
have
for
to
no
deal with that shit, but like as like
But that's because you be with Rylee, you be chilling, you work, and like you don't really be hanging out with like your random like as like homies like from back in the day. If you were like seeing them all the time and shit, they would be like or like if they wanted to do the type of shit that you do, or if they like if you're a rapper and they wanted to be rappers, or they wanted to get their cousin that was a rapper onto No Jumper, they would be asking you every fucking second.
Bro, you wanna hear something funny? I met up with like one of my homies from a long time ago that was like one of my good homies and shit. And like I haven't seen him in a minute and shit. And like we randomly just like linked up and we were like kicking it. And I was like telling him about what I do and like how I make a living and shit. And then I was just like, yo, like, yeah, what do you do? And he's just like, his response was basically like, oh yeah, like I actually work for a living. And I was just like,
Oh, so he was trying to say
and he
you
was just
didn't
like
work?
trying to like throw this like slight diss on me that like this is not actual real work. It's like it's crazy how people
Nigga, you
think.
doing way
Yeah,
more
that's what
work.
he
Or you doing more work than the fucking average nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
He's
crazy
here
how
all the
how
time.
people's
Here every day.
perception
all
of
day,
it.
every day.
No, now
Yeah.
I see, like, on some real shit, bro. Now I see why they be like, you know, like when we do the stream, we got to end it at a certain time because, nigga, you be here from, like, the morning
Exactly.
until then. And then sometimes we were staying until 3, 4
And dude, now,
a.m.
I don't know if you knew, like, but the Friday streams have been getting crazy. Where last Friday we stayed for 11 hours. We started at 12:15 and left at 11:30. And
Yo,
like,
y'all ran it up, though.
and,
So who cares?
bro, yeah, that was insane. But like, and then like I basically have, and then she works Saturday, and then like Sunday we film Fent Talks. So it gets to this point where we
Oh,
have
yeah.
no
We have,
time
like,
to
no
even like
time.
kick it. You know what I
Bro,
mean? Like,
I didn't
because
even-
I'm just working all the time.
It's funny
Or
because when
she
I
is.
said that earlier on the phone, like, yo, is it even Sunday? I was like, I wasn't serious, but when I woke up today,
These are
this
confusing
morning,
days, right?
yeah,
I know,
like when I
I'm like
woke,
that.
and you know what's weird about? I've been staying in the crib more and not going out. So like a Saturday night to me feels like a Monday night or something. Like I'm thinking I gotta wake up and go to No Jumper the next day, and I'm like, nigga, it's Saturday. I just was a bitch and stayed in the crib.
You don't ever have that like thing inside you that
Yes.
like is like I want to wake up early and take advantage of my day.
I mean, that's what I just said I've been doing. Like I'm saying that.
but you always
that
tell
I've
me
been
how you wake
staying-
up at 2 or 3.
I mean, that was like maybe like 2 or 3 months ago,
Okay,
4 or
okay,
5
okay,
months
okay.
ago. But like as of lately, I've been waking up mad early. I've been honestly, my days consist of talking to manufacturers and getting samples done, and fucking fake going to the studio or fake trying to book going to the studio because I really don't be caring about going to rap. But when I do go rap, I
Is
be
that when you
spitting
post like,
crazy.
hey, send me all the things that I forgot
Yeah,
to
because I'm
send?
finna go to the studio, so I'm gonna knock out like 9 of them.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Cause bro, I be getting a lot of shit, bro.
Is it hard to jump onto like
Are
9
you
different vibes,
joking?
9 different
Yes.
vibes of a song? Like,
Yeah, because even if you're not like, bro, I could really freestyle about whatever, like just sitting here, and it's like, nigga, sometimes you gotta like try to at least fit the vibe of the song or something. It's like you gotta at least like replicate what they doing, but add your own sauce into it. It's like you still gotta think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like you gotta go in, put the headphones on, listen to the shit, vibe to it, get on it. You know, they gotta chop it up, make it sound kind of good, and then send it off to them. Make sure you send it to the right nigga. You gotta email them back. I mean, hit them back
Yeah.
up on DM like, yo, I just sent it over. They gotta be like, oh, it's good. I approve of it or no, like whatever. And then you gotta do that again and again and again
Jeez.
and again. But I be letting them back up, and then I have to do 9 at the same day. Like fuck, like
If
you
someone,
know.
but if someone pays you for a feature and then they're like 5 times, they're already like, oh no, I want you to do it again. Like, how many times do you give
Oh
them?
no, that's never happened because
Oh,
like
okay.
I'll literally, even if it's like like I say some funny shit or whatever, they'll be like, yo, this is fire as fuck, and they're always I've literally not like the only time I ever had someone charge back that I actually did a feature for and they just didn't like it was this weird Asian kid, and I think he just didn't have the money. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I mean, just like it was just this weird kid in
Yeah.
general. Like it doesn't matter what he was,
Yeah,
but he was just weird, and he fucking was like. He came to the studio with me and Tiesto. We recorded the song together, and then he started just act like we went to get food and all that, and then he just started acting like I just never like really talked to him again. He just started acting weird after that, and then he charged back to shit. After you know what it was though? Tiesto's fucking ass took forever to actually email him the song, but it was only like 2 days. And he literally was in the studio with me. I recorded it. Like, it's not like I just lied. I was like, yeah, I recorded it, bro. You was literally with me. And then we went to get food. This Tiesto just didn't send it in time. And he thought we was playing. So he took the money back.
Tiesto works with hella people, right?
Tiesto been going up, man. Shout out my boy
crazy.
420 Tiesto, man. Same people you did wrong are about to watch God do you right. Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? That's a good ass quote right there. Good, yeah. That's deep.
They said my stimmy went to Yuriy.
Hey,
Hashtag Asian. Hashtag stop Asian hate. Hashtag Asian lives matter. Honestly.
Hey, that's facts.
That's a fact.
Yo. Shout out to every person watching the stream right now. We're gonna wrap it up, but before we wrap it up, I want to give a huge shout out to every single one of my Patreons, because not only does it help us soon. The goal for Rylee and I is to move this whole production into our house. Like we want to do it from home.
That's what we had it at first.
But we don't have as many.
We have a rat issue.
Wait. Did you change the location just because you don't trust me to be at your house?
No, not at all. I would
Is
rather.
it because I'm black?
I would rather have done it in my house.
You
but
let
the issue
Crispy
is,
Life and AD come to your house, but you're scared to let me come to your house.
But if you watch that podcast, you would realize that there's only 2 mics and they have to share the mics. Crispy's like super far away. Like
it's
I want to have it more like I want to have 4 mics. I want to have like all the stuff that we basically have like in a full production studio, and I want to do that from home basically. So
they tell me to release a Bud Strain high roller auto who's coming soon.
What the fuck is that?
High roller runts.
But before we wrap it up, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all my Patreons as of now, and that is Tachina Tony. Huge shout out to Doug. Huge shout out to Notorial Restoration. Also, Notorial Restoration sells and restores shoes. So maybe you can get in contact with him.
What?
Restores and sells shoes.
Oh, I need to get these restored.
Yeah, so maybe he can restore something for you. Shout out to Notorial Restoration. I'll send you his Instagram later. Shout out to DZ Dust, Danny, Denim, Brandon, and Russell. I don't want to do last names because I don't want to like dox anyone that doesn't want their first and last name leaked. But so I'm just doing first names for now. Dude, thank you so much for Housephone for pulling up for an episode of Fent Talks.
Thank you guys so much. Honestly,
this is super fun.
I feel like I got a lot of shit off my chest and needed to.
Oh, really? That needed to talk about?
For real, yeah, that was good. Like I've been going through it the last couple of days, so this was good to actually like come talk and like trade stories and shit. I feel like we all learned a lot about each other today.
Exactly.
I'm very grateful to be on here. I think this is the most lit. We got almost 300 people.
It's like
we're gonna be 3,000 people next time, honestly. And
we see each other once a week, and like when we see each other, we talk a little bit.
And then just go right
It's
into
kind
work.
of like questions and answers, but like we never really sit down to talk this long. So
no, that's a fact.
This is fire. This is the first time we did this.
Honestly, I might even watch this back at the crib later.
Oh,
like
this
get a little.
Let us know
like,
what you think.
Yeah, man.
Do you think we should continue doing this Swiss Alps thing, or should we move our location?
Swiss? No, you should move it.
Every time somebody comes on?
Either every time or just like, honestly, you can move it whenever you feel comfortable. If right now you want to stay in the Swiss Alps in another week or two, and then you think of another place, and then boom, you up there with it, you know?
All right, we'll see.
Honestly,
Maybe
this is a
Chicago.
vibe. Yo, you could do like a like episode. You could do
you're
like
right, exactly.
you could do summertime.
I can make custom things.
You could do like summertime desert. Like you could do nigga.
Egypt.
Come on, hey, just know I might have to invest into Fent Talks as a
shit.
as an entity, man.
All right, we're gonna be in the stock market soon. You can invest into Fent Talks.
Housephone looks like Gorilla Zoe. Do I know who Gorilla Zoe is?
Thank you guys so much for watching this.
Hey,
episode
no. Can we edit this right now? I want to be on Skid Row right now, and I wanted to say Fent Talks. No?
We can't do that all right now. It's gonna be way too much. Also,
Okay,
I really have to piss.
Just imagine us on Skid Row, and imagine it says Fent Talks.
All right, but we can. Honestly, I'm gonna have it set it up soon where we can like change locations and do whatever the guest wants and do random stuff. Shout out to Notorial Restoration.
Tint and all.
Housephone times Drake coming soon.
Sir.
Oh shit, it's gonna be fire. You gonna get the OVO tattoo?
OVO rollers. I'll get OVO Drake on my face. OVO Al.
But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys are still here, please drop a like on this video.
And a comment.
Yeah, please leave a comment. Not in the chat, but leave a comment on the actual video after we end the live stream. And do not forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Housephone, for joining. Shout out to Rylee for being here.